Search Assistant found a set of 2 Honey Baked Ham franchise locations that you could buy with as little as $90,000 down and net $216,000 per year after making your loan payment. Now this assumes you use a 10-year, 11.5% interest, 5% down SBA loan to buy this $1.8 million business that's advertising $512,000 in annual cash flow. Now, if you don't know, Honey Baked Ham is a restaurant franchise that offers dine-in, catering, and various forms of just gifts and knickknacks. Now, buying or starting just a one-off location of one of these probably wouldn't attract us, but the fact that we get 2 here helps increase the cash flow enough that it can be somewhat interesting. In this particular package, we've got $1.9 million in annual revenue, and it's been growing at about 5% a year, so pretty steady. Now, both have really good reviews on Google, and they've also been remodeled to meet brand standards for the franchise. Now, brand standards are just basically design and condition of the stores that are required by the franchisor. Brand standards as a franchisee can be kind of a pain. You're gonna have to consistently update your locations and keep it fresh. Brands constantly are releasing new sets of brand standards. So when you run your numbers, you really should assume pretty decent amount of CapEx per year on average. So that's money that you have to spend on the business. And you're not gonna be spending that each year, but every 6 years, you're gonna have to do a remodel to keep up with brand standards. Now, and that's probably the biggest complaint that you hear from most franchisees, is that maybe their stores aren't as profitable as others. Maybe they're in the bottom half or bottom quartile of their peer group, and then they get hit with this bill to remodel. So that can really hurt if you have an underperforming store. But it is also good in a way because it forces you to keep your stores fresh, because if you're not updating and keeping up with the times, you're probably just falling behind. But one plus of franchises like this is it's really easy to grow, because once you're in the system, you can just open new stores or just go and buy other stores. So it gives you a great venue of growth. And through the SBA, you can buy additional businesses within your industry code with no additional equity injection or down payment. So that gives you a really good path to growth by just buying more and more locations. And just for these stores, this is in the Cleveland area. I think there are 10 Honey Baked Ham stores in the Akron, Canton, Cleveland market that you could buy. Once you're in the system, you can talk to those owners, see if they're thinking about selling. You might get first look at it once they do come for sale before they actually take it to the market. So there is some advantage to making your first buy into a franchise where essentially you're in the club and you'll get first look at deals. What do you think? Would you buy a Honey Baked Ham franchise? Check out our search assistant if you want to find more like this one.